Greetings and welcome everyone. Please let me know if you can hear me by typing a Y on the text chat. And also if you can confirm that the presentation screen is clear for all of you. Awesome. Wow, wonderful to have everyone basically from my Guardians group and so many new names showing up. Thank you so much everyone for joining this very special energy clearing session. How's everyone doing tonight or today, whatever time zone you are in? Wonderful. For some of you, it is a very early hour. Ben from Australia, Sydney, thank you very much for joining. Eric, Christina, Svetlana, Chi, Alia Hashem, Melton, Abdul Munim. Wow. We also have some other members who have not put any text so far. Nadia, Nataligia. Welcome everyone. So in today's session, we are going to do some intense energy clearing. And the reason I wanted to do this specific session at this time of the year is to give you guys a kind of a booster shot of the energy clearing. Yeah, so we have several new booster shots coming up for handling the viral situations. So why not to give a booster shot for energy as well? So receive the gift of energetic clarity and advance your journey of empowerment in the coming days, in the coming year. Yeah. So what is energy clearing? Now, majority of you who are already aware of the concept of energy clearing, it will be quite simple for you to answer. However, we have new members showing up, new audience showing up. So I just require to cover all the aspects before going into this energy clearing session. So answering the question, what is energy clearing? Energy clearing is a holistic practice, activating the body's subtle energy systems, which includes aura, meridians, and chakra. Chakras are our energy centers. We have 7 embodied chakras and 8 morphogenetic chakras that are outside of our body. The energy clearing practice allows elimination from all the debris that resides on the subtle bodies. It clears out all the energetic blocks, which are the root cause of perceived disharmony and diseases. And we have been studying the body's energy centers for thousands of years. So one of the very basic energy clearing protocol, namely Reiki, which is a 5th dimensional protocol of clearing the energies, this started off initially in Japan as a tradition of energy healing. And it is also dated back to the early 20th century, the 7 chakras, which are the energy transmission centers of the body. They were also described several times in ancient texts. So for those of you who are the students of energy clearing protocols, you are quite aware of all this information. Now, what are the meridians? The energy superhighways of the body. It's like a network all over our energetic body. These are basically the carrier of the energy, just like the flow of the blood happens within the body. The meridians carry the energy within our energetic body. So ancient cultures, they have been using different modalities to stimulate the body's natural ability to heal. However, all of them have recognized the power of internal energy using what we are using here, the power of the energy centers, namely chakras, the meridians. So by clearing out the energetic blocks, the body's inherent ability to heal and transform itself is stimulated. And this is all based on scientific principles. And basically, everyone can benefit from energy clearing. Even those who are carrying some kind of doubts in their mind about this work, even they can benefit from it. So, what energy clearing can do for you? This is also a very common question. So understand that when we work on the energetic centers, namely chakras, and we clear them, at the time of doing this intense energy clearing on chakras, we also work on balancing their yin and yang energies. And the more we clear, the more strengthened the chakras become, the more balance is attained. Clearing of meridians, this energetic highway, superhighway within our energy body, clearing them boosts the immune system and facilitates detoxification of physical body. Clearing the energetic field empowers you, and it allows you to start making choices for your highest good. Your sleeping patterns gets better. The communication with others improves and become more harmonious. Also, there is a sense of increase in your energy level and in general, your well-being. A person also starts taking inspired actions for their highest good. With the energy clearing, there is a substantial reduction or even elimination of identities of fear, stress, and anxiety. Also, clarity in the energetic field, which actually envelopes everything within, like mind, body, and spirit, allows a person to stay relaxed and mindful of their choices. In general, there is an overall feeling of lightness and well-being, and also a push towards transformational thinking and attitude towards life begins. A person starts enjoying life with a positive and mindful approach. So I hope that those who are coming with some kind of doubts in their mind after going through the energetic clearing in today's session, if any of these bulleted points will hold true to them, then that might be a trigger for them to start believing in this holistic work. Yeah. I have many students who started off with this kind of mindset, and then eventually they are now committed students. So welcome on board, everyone. I'm going to now take you straight into this energetic clearing, starting off with the disclaimer. The disclaimer states that there is no higher power other than God's, and the power of our intentions and what we choose to believe in. The codes of R have always been created to be a reminder of this power. The codes of R are the mandalas that I will be using in today's session. They are designed and developed by one of my teacher, Yvonne Delafleur. These codes have been received by Yvonne from Absolute Harmonic Universe, which is the higher dimensional frequency available in the higher dimension realms, from where these sacred frequencies are received and then designed in the form for you to receive the benefits of this work. However, these codes do not replace any medical intervention. They are used to increase one's self-healing and self-mastery powers. And also understand that anything like codes, books, teachings, sound tones, these are all tools to enhance and bring awareness to and support what is already within you. So believe in your own powers to receive the frequencies, yet at the same time give yourself permission to integrate the frequencies which are only going to serve you in the best way possible. Now, each one of you are coming with this intention of receiving the energetic clearing. So I believe that I already have the consent from all of you. However, if you would like to make it even more validated for yourself that yes, you are ready to receive this energetic clearing and also a kind of confirmation at my end, then please just go ahead and type a Y on the text chat. And after seeing everyone typing in, I'm going to start the session. Absolutely, yes. All right, Svetlana. Yes, it is. Natalia, welcome on board, my dear. Paula, welcome. Mary, Christina, Eric, Rosie, Alia Hashem, Chi. All right, wonderful. Thank you very much for confirmation. Now I'm going to start with the energetic clearing and high frequency activations. This is something that is going to set the stage for the coming frequencies as well. Now, many of the people who have been visiting my sessions on the YouTube channel and also taking personalized sessions with me, they have reported initially that a lot of negativity was prevailing in their reality. And they also reported having some dark forces influencing their decisions. Something related to the entity possession, also some presence in their houses. Everything that was not harmonious basically was there in their reality before they started working with the quantum healing tools, namely codes of Ah and the energy clearing protocols. Now understand that all these codes, all these frequencies, and even the insights that I receive around the clearings, they are under the guidance of my higher self. My higher self is residing in a same dimension where your higher self is residing. The residence of the higher self starts from our heart chakra, the fourth dimension, and goes all the way to 15th dimension. So in between is the residence of the higher self. Now, as I am going to do this energy clearing for all of you, and since all of you also have a higher self residing in the higher dimension of yourself in the 15 dimensional time matrix, I want you guys to tune into your own body intelligence as well and feel how this clearing is going to show up within your bodies. Some of you are going to feel some kind of tingling sensations. The others will feel some kind of heaviness in specific part of the body. It can show as a heaviness in the head. Some mild headache might show up. Also some kind of a heaviness in the heart chakra or some warm sensations in the lower chakras. So just to give you a heads up that these kind of sensations are going to show up. However, understand that this is just a process of energy clearing, and by the time I will validate that the clearing is done at your end by reading the energy signatures in my own body, you will be able to report back how light and how free you are going to feel. All right. So those of you who are aware of reading the energy signatures in your left hand, you are welcome to monitor the energy as well, as I am going to be conducting the commands silently. However, there will be some tonal frequencies that I will be using throughout the session today, and you are welcome to join me in humming the tones. So starting off with this statement: in the presence of light, there can be no darkness. So anyone experiencing any dark episodes, dark events, or any kind of negativity in their surrounding or within them, understand that once you engage yourself with these high frequency tools, namely codes of awe, plus with your intention to receive the clearing and my intention to provide you this service in the best way possible, there can be no darkness to be witnessed after the clearing. And you can always confirm that again from your own higher wiser self. So we'll start off with the first code. Now, the way you are going to activate this code with your own body sensations and the protocol is that you are going to look at this entire geometrical shape, which is basically a living code of consciousness. It communicates with your higher self. So your higher self is in the supervision of receiving this frequency and using it for your highest good. At the same time, you require to inhale and exhale slowly and gently throughout this activation and clearing. Also, make sure that when you close your eyes, you can see the impression of this code in your closed eyes. So when you can see the code in your closed eyes, that is the point where your subconscious mind has received the frequencies. And this process is called optical pineal induction, simply tuning you to the frequencies of this energetic prescription. I call it an energetic prescription as just like medical prescriptions, we have several energetic tools to address different issues within the physical, emotional bodies. So this clearing is going to target all of your embodied chakras, starting from your crown chakra. Any configuration of negativity in your crown chakra is going to be dismantled, opening up your crown chakra to receive more of the divine source light and more of the divine guidance so that you can start making choices as per the divine will and in line with your higher self. So start looking at the code and take a deep breath in through your nose at the count of 4. Bring the code into your third eye, which is right between your two brows. You can even tap in the middle of your two brows to feel the location of your third eye. And then close your eyes for a few seconds to see the impression of the code in your third eye. When you can see the code in your third eye, then open your eyes again. It's a very vibrant, luminant code communicating with your higher self and your level of consciousness. Take a deep breath in through your nose one more time. Bring the code back into your third eye, and now with an out breath, send it simultaneously to all of your body. If you know the locations of the chakras, you can target starting from your crown chakra, then your third eye, your throat, your heart, solar plexus, sacral, and root chakra. So run it in your central vertical channel where your embodied chakras are residing. run it up and down, and you will be guided as to how you are required to run it in your body. There will be a lot of tinglings in your back, in your spine. I'm connected to all of you right now. The intention to serve you in the best way possible in the presence of your spiritual committee and my spiritual committee is done before starting this session. So no worries about that. Your consent is in place. Your higher self is in agreement. So allow the frequencies to work for you in the best way possible. Consciously engage with this living code of consciousness. Continue breathing in and out slowly and gently. Allow yourself to receive the energetic clearing from your subtle body, your auric field, your meridians, your chakras, for the transformation to take place. Restoring and bringing balance within your subtle body. With every in-breath, breathe in the divine life force energy. Breathe in this light. And breathe out consciously any discomfort or stress, anything that has not worked for you, that has not served you emotionally or physically. Clearing all the energetic blockages on a cellular level now. Now I'm going to use the tonal frequency of the vowel A, and you are welcome to join me. Bring into your visual dirty water leaving your body and going out from your feet and disappearing from your sight. you are going to see a lot of debris clearing out. Yeah. Continue breathing in and out slowly and gently. Keep running this frequency in your entire body. Now I'm going to use the tonal frequency of the vowel E, and I am going to be using this frequency as a laser focus on your crown and third eye chakra. Very powerful. As the clearing is happening, you probably are going to feel the influx of positive emotions as the transformation of higher consciousness is there to shift the disharmony within the mind, body, and emotions. Even the emotions are clearing out. Any emotion that has not served you is clearing out. Any thought that has not served you well is clearing out. Thoughts combined with your emotions triggers the disharmony. Thoughts alone does not create disharmony. When you energize your thoughts with your emotions, then you create disharmony for yourself. So understanding that we are all creator, or you can say a co-creator of our reality, that allows us to become more aware of our thoughts and our emotions. Once we become aware of our thoughts and emotions, then we become more aware of the choices that we take in our life. Because a combo of all of these determines what we attract in our reality. The choice is completely in our hand. We become a welcoming guest house for all the negative entities when we are resonating on a lower emotional grid, like when we are energizing the emotions of hatred, judgment, competition, jealousy, resentment. We are attracting, basically inviting the entities to come and live in the guest house, which is our body. We do have a choice to transform this emotion into what is the opposite of anger, the opposite of frustration, the opposite of hatred. We always have a choice. As we have started this process, the evolution is happening in your consciousness. You are anchoring the aspects of your light body, enabling your physical body to hold and sustain more light. And remember that in the presence of light, there can be no darkness. The energy is almost quantum, meaning that each one of you is receiving this frequency quite well. It was pretty intense though. All right, everyone, go ahead and drink some water if you have water with you. If not, then please bring some water, as throughout this session, in the presence of high frequency activations and clearings, you are going to feel quite thirsty. So it is required that you keep yourself well hydrated throughout this clearing session. And even after that, because the integration period ranges from 5 to 7 days. So throughout the week, you are required to keep yourself well hydrated. Also, you will be needing the rest of your physical body more than ever before. So do pay attention to what your body is telling you to do. Maybe some cravings for salty snacks or sweet snacks might show up for you. So go ahead and entertain yourself accordingly, because the energy clearing also triggers some strange kind of cravings, even spicy food. Yeah. All right, everyone. So for those of you who are monitoring the energy signature in your left hand, as I also have some of my practitioners on board, can you also confirm if the energy is quantum at your end? Yes, it is quantum. Spot on. Just now. Wow, excellent. It always amazes me how well we are connected, even though we are physically so distant from one another. Yeah? Because this energetic clearing using the quantum healing modalities, it completely transcends the concept of time and space. So no matter where in the world you are currently joining this session, you are going to feel the clearings happening for you. And for those of the practitioners who are reading the energy signature, you will feel the quantum energy happening in your left hand at the same time. Isn't it awesome? And you can also confirm the clearing by checking with your own guidance. Now, there are several ways of checking the guidance within your body, and one of the way is by reading the energy signatures in your left hand. So if you are keeping your left hand on your side, very relaxed and not touching anything, with your fingers pointing away from you and your palm is facing down, you can connect to your higher self by saying out loud, "Connecting to my higher self." Repeat this phrase a couple of times. Connecting to my higher self. And you're going to immediately feel some tingling sensations showing up in the fingertips of your left hand. If the tingling sensation is there, it means that you are connected to your higher self. And now you can go ahead and ask any question, the answer to which can either be as yes or as no. Now, the yes answer usually shows up in a way that if you are asking a question, the answer to which is already known to you as true, then the energy is going to flow out your left hand's fingertips. You will feel some kind of a rush of energy showing up in the palm of your left hand and then moving out your fingertips. And your left hand is going to feel relatively lighter. This is a yes answer. And if the answer is no, then you're going to feel some kind of push of energy coming inside your palm, inside your left hand palm, and your hand is going to feel heavier. So go ahead and ask the question from your higher self. Have I been cleared from negative entities and emotions that I was holding on to by this clearing? Just pay attention to where the energy is flowing in your left hand without judging the process or stressing yourself. So the energy is flowing in which direction? It's flowing out your fingertips. There is no heaviness in the hand. Absolutely. So this is a confirmation that you have received this clearing in less than maybe 5 minutes of your time. Prior to joining the session, if there was any kind of heaviness in your body, how are you feeling in your body right now? If there was any kind of distress, if there was any disharmony, any kind of pain or headaches, how are you feeling right now? Lighter for sure. More relaxed. Sleepy. Yeah, that's a common comment actually, because you become so relaxed and light in your body that you start feeling sleepy at the same time. Yeah, so most of you are saying feeling of lightness is there. Awesome. All right, everyone. So this first clearing is complete. Now let us move to our next topic. Conscious alignment with divine will. Notice that when your mind feels out of balance in a way that it feels itself separated from the higher divine will, then the state of distress starts showing up on the physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual levels. For example, anger, rage, envy, jealousy, anxiety, fear, pain. These are all emotions that creates contraction of your energetic body. You don't feel good in your body. You don't feel good in your emotions. Yeah? Because you are vibrating and oscillating on a very low frequency with all of these low emotions. The choice you do have is to stay in the expanded zone of energy by choosing to go in line with the divine will. Only with following the divine will we can accelerate our human consciousness. And the choice is always there. Your choices on day-to-day basis creates the reality you are living in. Very simple table. Free will versus divine will. Now, in order to bring the true transformation in your life, what is required from you? You do require to do some homework. It's not going to happen magically for you. The transformation can only take place when you align your free will with the divine will, and you at the same time stay open to receive your own guidance, which is coming from your higher self, which in return is connected with the divine guidance. As on the higher level of consciousness, there is no energetic blockage between your higher self and the divine guidance. The Wi-Fi is very fast on that level. And this received guidance is always for the purpose of light and goodness. So when you draw the divine will within yourself, you become a transmitter of goodness for everyone. Won't you like to become that? Transmitting the energies of divine will always help accelerate your and Mother Earth's evolution as a whole. Because we all are on Mother Earth. Each one of us is here for a reason. When one person starts working on their energetic clarity, receiving their own higher, wiser self in a way that serves them and others, they become like a ripple effect, impacting everyone and everything around them. And do you know that we all have a spiritual team supporting us 24/7? Do you know that? And what is your spiritual team consisting of? Your spirit guides, guardian angels, teachers, even your pets who are no longer with you, and of course, your higher, wiser self. This spiritual committee is always with us, ready and waiting to assist us. We simply require to ask the assistance. The spiritual committee do not intervene without our free will. So we do have a free will to connect with our spiritual committee as well. Instead of energizing all these negative emotions, we can choose to energize what serves us and others in the best way possible and seek guidance from the divine will through the committee that has been given to us as a gift from the divine creator God. This team acts as custodians of the divine will and love being of service to us for our spiritual growth and for our empowerment. So, what would you rather choose to become? A transmitter of divine will? Absolutely. So let us go ahead and start dissipating and transmuting anything that has not served us in the form of free will choices, and allow yourself to receive the frequencies so that you can align your free will with divine will. Competition to become a collaboration. Judgment to transform into understanding, jealousy to transform into compression, resentment into forgiveness, and hatred into love. Give yourself permission to align your free will with divine will. I'm going to use a solfeggio hertz frequency. This is a raw tonal frequency with no binaural beats. And by listening to this frequency, you will be opening your mind, body, and soul to harmonize and align your free will with divine will. So let us bathe our energetic bodies with the frequency of clearing all negativity that has been programmed in our subconscious mind by our society, by our cultures, by our belief systems, that has not served us in any way, that has not brought any goodness to us, and bringing alignment with the divine will. So from 3 minutes all the way to 12 minutes, this raw tonal frequency of solfeggio hertz is used to clear out all toxins and negativity, transforming your energetic body with balance and harmonization. The sound is there, Alia. Just stay in tune. So this was 741 hertz frequency that you can also run at your end using the Tone Generator app. This is a free app that you can download from App Store on your iPhones. or if you have any other Android, then from your app store you can check for tone generator app. It's going to run solfeggio hertz frequencies with a very raw sound, just the way I have used here. I don't use any binaural apps, just the tone generator app. The consciously co-creative state of being that you are engaged in through this clearing and activation, it's facilitating the alignment for you. Also, a state of balance is attaining, engaging your mind and body. Alignment is a key. Sending this frequency to every single cell and particle of your being, energizing on a cellular level, clearing out all toxins, anything that has not served you well. And again, you can bring in your mind's eye a beautiful, divine, vibrant light filling your entire body. You can also energize it more by creating it as a vortex all around you and seeing yourself in the middle of this energetic vortex. And the energy is also almost quantum in my left hand. Again, it was pretty intense. Now understand that energetic clearings is like peeling off the layers of onion, just like karmic clearing. We have so many layers that requires to be cleared out. Eons of times of energetic debris that requires to be cleared out. So the process is gradual, yet at the same time transformational. So be in awareness of the shifts that there are going to be several starting maybe from tomorrow. For those of you who are going to rest after this session because of the timing, it's nighttime at my end. We are going to feel more energized in the morning as you are going to wake up. And for those of you who are still in the middle of the day, I do advise you to take some power nap before starting your routine chores. Just give yourself some time out to integrate the frequencies, enjoy the clearings, and then you can start whatever you were working on. Now let us move to our next topic, which is actually one of the most important topic that I really wanted to be a part of today's session. To live a life of joy and to walk a path of empowerment, learn to love thyself. Unless you are capable of truly loving yourself first, you can never fully love anybody else. Now, the thing is that throughout our early lives, as we are growing up, we were taught how to read, how to write, calculate, etc. All the basic skills to navigate through the journey of life. We were taught how to say please, how and when to say thank you, as well as what was acceptable and unacceptable to others and society at large. But most of us had one crucial part of our education being neglected. And what do you think that is? Self-love. We were not taught to learn how to love ourselves. And when we don't learn how to love ourselves, we deviate from the real meaning of life. The meaning of life is to enjoy life, to be in a state of joy, and to be connected with the divine through our consciously aligned free will choices with divine will. And this can only happen once we are in love with ourselves, when we are at peace and we have contentment of heart. Without self-love, the receptors to receive the higher guidance becomes quite weak, just like a weak connection of Wi-Fi signals, which at times becomes quite frustrating in our day-to-day life. Yeah? So to live a life of joy and to walk a path of conscious living, we require to learn self-love. You cannot give away that which you don't actually have. So self-love is one of the most important aspects of us living our life in the now moment. With awareness of us being a miraculous creation of the divine creator. And as we become aware of this aspect of ourself being a creation of the divine creator, we automatically start loving ourselves because we love our divine creator God. So if we love God, then how can we not love ourselves? And at the same time, how can we not love others? That's called unconditional love. So for this activation, I'm going to use the self-love frequencies, very powerful and very much needed. So let us go with the activation of frequencies for self-love, which are encoded with powerful divine frequencies from absolute harmonic universe, along with the I am statements. Now, it's not just the verbalization of the I am statements, but rather you living this I am statement, the one that I'm going to say out loud during this activation. And you are also required to say it with me. Okay? I'm going to use the solfeggio hertz frequency 528 for this activation. So for those of you who are not able to hear the tonal frequency, if you have your phones nearby, then make sure to download this app, which is probably going to take just a couple of minutes, and manually enter 5 to 8 to run the tonal frequency. And solfeggio hertz frequencies are usually plain raw tonal frequencies that should be run between 3 minutes to 12 minutes. And depending on the intensity of the issue, we run the frequencies between this range of 3 to 12 minutes. However, in today's session, just for the demonstration purposes, I am going to run the frequency for 3 to 3.5 minutes, and later on you can do it for more time at your end. All right. So as I'm going to run the tonal frequency, I just want you to tune into this code taking in the full impression of the code into your third eye, and then closing your eyes to see the impression of the code there. Again, keep a very conscious flow of in and out breath, staying in a relaxed position, staying away from all kind of distractions, giving yourself permission to love yourself, receiving the frequencies of self-love. I am the light of my soul. I am enough. I am bliss. I am light. I am this. I am. I am this. I am. Now I'm going to do a bit of animation of this frequency, and I want you all to repeat after me one more time all the I am statements. I am the light of my soul. I am beautiful. I am bountiful. I am light. I am love. I am enough. I am bliss. I am this. I am. I am this. I am. I am this. I am. remember that when we love ourselves, we become the best version of ourselves. And there is nothing selfish about self love, because once you love yourself, you automatically love all the creations like yourself. Self love pushes you to explore your own divinity, pushes you to improve all aspects of your life, your day to day dealings with relations and other people, your interactions. You become an inventor of your own divine abilities. You become more interested in learning and teaching, clearing and healing, finding inner peace and contentment, elevating your own level of consciousness, attaining more spiritual awareness. This all happens because of these self love frequencies that you run within yourself. This understanding of you living this life with a purpose. And I'm quite sure that you understand that we are not just the physical body. We are hosting a beautiful soul within our body, which is on the quest of learning and growing. Yeah? And this quantum energy work goes hand in hand with the spiritual awakening. In other words, if you commit to your empowerment, you also commit to deeper spiritual transformation. Perhaps this is the most enchanting thing about empowerment. It's not just a surface practice, it's actually a spiritual path. All right, everyone, go ahead and drink some more water. You can also infuse water with this frequency and drink it. You have no idea on how many levels shifts are happening within you. So much has been cleared out in today's session. And you're simply going to witness the shifts showing up for you in the coming days. However, your awareness requires to be intact. And also your choices requires to be more aligned with the divine will choices. Consciously choose to become what you are meant to. As a human, we have huge responsibilities on our shoulders, not just to live our life in the best way possible, but also to be of service to humanity. If you cannot act in a way to be of some use to others, then at least have conscious thoughts, because every single thought contributes to the collective thought forms that creates the reality for everyone. So choosing to align our thoughts with harmony, with love, with peace impacts the collective. Every single person becomes a ripple effect. So choose to become what you are meant to be. So we are done in terms of the energetic clearings for today. I have some suggestions if you would like to take them. Practice gratitude. Simply witnessing yourself on day-to-day basis, the way you live your life, the way you smile, the way you breathe, the ability for you to eat and consume and think. Every aspect of you yourself is a miracle. So practice gratitude for this gift from the divine creator God, making you as a human to choose and to live as per your choice. Also, staying in the present moment to enjoy all of your blessings is the way to go. If your mind is constantly in the past, you are losing the now moment. And if you are worried about what is going to happen tomorrow, again, you are thinking about something that does not exist at all in the present now moment. So enjoy the present moment and make it the best moment. And this way you will be able to make every moment beautiful, and it's going to work all the way, creating a beautiful future for you. Any kind of negative self-talk is a big no, especially if you are on path of empowerment and spirituality. Then eliminate all negative self-talk and focus on the good in yourself and others. Connect with nature and stay in the awe of all blessings. I find it quite hard not to be in the awe of what I witness on day-to-day basis in my surroundings, in the form of all beautiful things that has been gifted to me free of charge. The colors of flowers around me, the fresh air, the beauty in the universe, the night sky, the morning sun. Everything allows you to stay in the awe and be grateful. Do some kind of simple physical workout like walking, jogging, or some stretches. Also rest well and stay well hydrated. As much as you can, help other people, even if it is just a small gesture of kindness. Breathe deeply and with conscious awareness, because your connection with the divine creator is through your breath. Every breath you take is a reminder of this connection. All right, everyone. Thank you very much for staying with me and for receiving this gift, which is coming from my heart to serve you in the best way possible. Now, as always, I have a special offer to empower you. And only through these special sessions, I bring these special offers for those who are interested to empower themselves. This is a package of 5 sessions, 1 session per week, namely Clear the Slate, the New You. And the sessions are going to start from December 18th. It's going to be a 90-minute session loaded with insights, guided meditations, tonal frequencies, and new codes of art that I have received for empowering all those who want to serve themselves and others in the best way possible. So clearing the slate is a kind of energetic prescription. I'm going to be also training the clients so that they can start doing their own practice. So this is like a very economical investment for learning how to do this protocol. So for those of you who are interested to join these sessions, know that the sessions will begin next week. I'm going to be conducting them around the same time, 9 p.m. The recordings of all sessions will be available along with the PDFs of the presentation. All right, everyone. So I'll be looking forward to hearing from you guys about the feedback for today's session as well. Let me know as to how you are witnessing the shifts and how the frequencies are working for all of you. Take care, each one of you. Be gentle to yourself and much love. Good night from my side of the world.